This video will assess the ecological impact of Asbury United Methodist Church and offer recommendations for greater sustainability. Asbury's mantra is worship, grow, serve. These components are part of our core values and are reflected in our priorities and decision-making. Asbury United Methodist Church is a nonprofit located on Main Street in the heart of downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia, directly across the street from the Visitor Center and diagonal from the library. The church is a historical landmark. The building on Main Street hosted its first service in 1913, but the congregation dates back to 1778 when Methodist circuit riders visited the Shenandoah Valley. After opening the main church building in 1913, the congregation grew substantially, and they added an education building in 1953. This addition included 3 floors of classrooms and 2 large multi-purpose rooms. In 2015, the building was renovated. As part of the renovation, showers and laundry facilities were added to serve a need for our local homeless neighbors. Much of the lighting was switched to LED during this process. Our 50,000 square foot building is a huge part of the church's mission. We see the community as an important stakeholder, and the church is very generous with its space. All of this results in a significant amount of energy consumption from non-renewable sources. Annually, Asbury consumes 253,000 kilowatt hours of electricity, 2,800 therms of natural gas, and 111 gallons of gasoline approximately for staff commutes. That results in Asbury producing a total of 125 metric tons of CO2 annually. This is largely because of the energy consumed by our 50,000 square foot building. To offset the yearly CO2, it would take 14,177 tree seedlings grown for 10 years, or 1,037 acres of forests, in 1 year to offset those CO2 emissions. That's 780 football fields of forests. So what could they do to soften the ecological blow? The biggest recommendation with the highest impact is to install solar panels. Asbury needs to replace sections of our roof, so now is a great time to explore this. This would allow a greater portion of our energy consumption to come from a renewable energy source, the sun. In the meantime, the church can commit to energy mitigation strategies, including tightly programming the heat and air conditioning in all sections of the building, according to our church calendar. This way, we are not heating or cooling unused areas. Lights are often left on in our main gathering place because there are no light sensors in this part of the building. If we add light sensors, electricity will only be used when it's needed. This also adds an additional layer of security and convenience. Asbury could also do a better job recycling. We produce a great deal of paper waste and currently only recycle cardboard. Harrisonburg offers mobile recycling stations that could be utilized to reduce trash. On Saturdays, the mobile recycling center is at the farmers market, which is adjacent to the church. Asbury could add marked recycle bins in all the offices and in our social spaces. The church could also commit to minimizing the use of disposable plates and utensils since they have an ample supply of reusable dishes and silverware and 2 dishwashers. Another idea is to use QR codes to access a digital copy of our weekly bulletin. We print hundreds of copies of bulletins for our services, and most are thrown out immediately following the service. This would allow our tech-savvy parishioners to access what they need in an eco-friendly way and reduce the number of copies we need to make. 25.7 tons of trash is annually taken to the local landfill from Asbury. That's enough to fill 13 full-size pickup trucks. Landfills are bad for the environment and our health. We could also begin composting. Kitchen scraps, including coffee grounds, could easily be collected and transferred to the city's composting program. In fact, the collection bins are within easy walking distance to the church. Asbury is a mission-led church deeply committed to serving our community. The survival of our planet affects all of us. This means that reducing our ecological footprint fits with our mission. Additionally, the United Methodist Church, our parent organization, takes a clear stance on climate justice. The denomination is an important stakeholder, and their commitment makes for a powerful case in arguing for change. Asbury has a very positive reputation within the Harrisonburg community. 30 local nonprofits use Asbury space free of charge, and we host various other mission-centered events at our church, including Rise Against Hunger, where we pack tens of thousands of meals as part of a global effort to end hunger. Other stakeholders include our clergy, volunteers, staff, our church council, which serves like a board of directors, our congregation, and the denomination. Seeing environmental sustainability as a group effort and win-win scenario is important for successful implementation. Asbury has been part of the downtown community for 109 years. Making better ecological choices will positively impact our future for generations to come. This way, we can sustainably continue to worship, grow, and serve.